King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Yeah. Getting this ambiance right, this incident. My incident don't even stay lit. That's crazy work. Gotta have the ambiance. Gotta have the ambiance. You know, I can't even do a show without an incident, man. Welcome to Kush Equilibrium. I am your always smoking host. Oops, great. Want to put a recap out. I wanted to put a recap out. A story that we was all running with a few weeks back, about 2-3 weeks. I wanted to put a recap on it. Appreciate y'all pulling up for this smoke break. I'm not smoking per se. I'm on the pen. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I know. How you gonna say you always smoking or you ain't smoking? Hear me out. Just hear me out. Hear me out. Make sure my music ain't. It should be cool. All right. I don't know how many people have tried this, but have you ever tried smoking after you brush your teeth? It tastes terrible. So that's why I'm not smoking. Like, no, I'm cool. I got the pen. I'm still smoking, which in a way, it's still some THC going in my body. Nonetheless, let's get to this recap. The Pusha T versus Travis Scott. What a disappointment that was, right? Came in and went. I want to review some throwback opinions on the topic. Hold on, let me make sure the video ready before y'all know my audio don't always be audio. Let me get it together real quick and make sure. Oh, okay, it's set already. Bet. So I'm gonna go throw the ears on, get the screen share. While I do that, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Help me keep the YouTube police outside. So while we in here smoking and drinking, chilling, doing what we do while we talk about this hip hop thing, they're not in our business. You know what I'm saying? You don't like nosy people. I don't like nosy people. I mean, we be nosy from time to time, but that's a whole different story. You know what I'm saying? Let's help me keep them out our business. Gracias. You know what I'm saying? So let me get that screen shared. Bam. There we go. There we go. Pull this music down just a touch. Just want to make sure y'all can hear. Actually hear the comments. All right. Let's go. This is courtesy of Shannon Sharp, Nightcap. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a long clip because it ain't much to say, but it needs to be relooked at real quick. Let's go.
For most of us, it's absolutely a part of it. It's an unavoidable part of it. But I don't think he operated in that space. So I think he is willing to just throw caution to the wind and be like, you know what? I don't really fuck with him anyway. And they don't. Push is not. You don't see Push at award shows. You don't see him at clubs and parties.
Nope.
They don't mix like that. They mix with their own. And they pretty good on the streets as well. So it's whatever. That being said, Travis ain't about to back down.
Let me take that back. I'm gonna take that back.
It's whatever. That being said, Travis ain't about to back down. It's whatever. That being said, Travis ain't about to back down.
Travis ain't about to back down. That's what we were told. And I look at Bun B as a hip hop OG. You know what I'm saying? Travis not about to back down. That's what he told us on this show 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Travis ain't about to back down. He's from Houston.
So you think Travis coming back? Travis gonna come back with a verse?
I wouldn't be surprised if you hear something before the weekend's done. It's either go into it or act like it didn't happen.
You heard what he said the options was now, right?
It's either go into it or act like it didn't happen.
One more time for the folks.
It's done. It's either go into it or act like it didn't happen. But the problem is that the people are going to demand a response. When these beefs happen, you have to respond. The code is you can't let be the biggest man. I'm just gonna let it go. Like a water off a duck's back. I'm just gonna let it go. Not if that ain't been a part of your character all this time. You know what I'm saying? You can't be walking around with gloves on waiting for somebody to time up and then turn down the first fight you get.
All I be saying. That's all I be saying. If you take the time to put the gloves on, that kind of means you want to fight. Right? If you take the time to put the gloves on, that kind of means you want to fight. This remind me of something. What's that old saying? What's done in the dark comes to the light. What we seen in the light or whatever. Look, we learning from people who had poor or just downright terrible business practices behind the scenes. It's coming out. Also, it makes me think of some stuff that people were saying during that time a couple of weeks back. Bun B saying it for clout. I've never known Bun B to be a clout chaser, but it makes me lean that way a little bit because you the OG. UGK forever. Let me say that out the way. Because we all out here talking about these hip hop duels, man, UGK on me. Man, RIP Pimp C, man. Dang. So when you have that high level of clout where it never came across my mind to second guess Bun B ever, period. It's Bun B. But we ain't heard lick bit of snot, nothing about this from Travis. And then he mentioned like when stuff like this happened, the people gonna demand a response. People's gonna demand a response. And I thought in the moment when I was watching it, oh, my lights ain't right. I just know that my lights weren't right. I thought he was right. People gonna demand, hey man, you need to validate your existence in this hip hop space. And for him to put that time, for Bun B to put that time frame on it, like, man, for this weekend out, my man's gonna be he look, that's Texas. That's Texas built. He gonna, which has a certain way we do things down here. It sounded good. It sounded convincing. Like it sounded legit. I don't know. Cause we ain't heard nothing. And that public cry for, hey, we need to hear back. I'm starting to wonder that it kind of got that Kendrick Lamar fan base perspective to it. Like how a lot of them was like, we don't really see this being much of a real fight. Like, best of luck to you. As the challengers, we feel like our chances are pretty good to come out clean in this fight. And that's kind of what happened. We came out clean. We came out squeaky clean. Like, Kendrick didn't take no marks, no cut, no beating, no, like, he just came out clean. So maybe the public outcry is in that same vein of we kind of know what you is. We don't need you to respond. We know you kind of cosplay a little bit in this hip hop thing, and it was like because I think a lot of people don't categorize. Is he like that hip hop subcategory? You know, that hip hop rock group, that rock hip hop group, like he kind of fit into that, and because he wasn't, it don't at least don't seem like he was trying to be the greatest of all time from a hip hop traditional standpoint. I don't think we cared. I think it would have been entertaining, and I think we all like a good battle. We'll take whatever, but maybe this whole situation just didn't have the star, I don't know, whatever. Like it was kind of like the playoffs, the NBA playoffs, like Oklahoma City and Indiana. That's not glamorous. It didn't have that glamorous, like the Lakers or the Knicks even got some glamour to them. The Heat, glamour, like it's something to them. And when you hear Travis Scott, it's like, about the, hey, we'll talk about the weather or something. Like, watched some NASCAR last night. Like, you know, I don't think people really cared. And the excitement for Pusha T and the clips was just so overwhelming. It was like, it was just, had, again, that Kendrick fan base perspective. Like, we kind of expect, even if you do something, if you do respond, it's not gonna go in your favor. We kind of expect, regardless of what you do or don't do, an L is coming your way. So initially when I did this video, I'm thinking like, man, pump fake this a little bit. But now I'm sitting here, and the more I think about it, I'm like, maybe Bun B was just like hoping. He had high expectations for somebody from the region to show up and show out and show. I mean, think about it. Had Travis Scott came out and came at Pusha T hard, like, and everybody was like, ooh, we didn't see that coming. How much of a light does that shine on Texas? You know what I'm saying? We going back to regional. We've already established regional sound is back. People are gonna start with that. People are gonna start to get territorial about their area, their region, that Midwest, that New York, that West Coast, that down south. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Bun B was just doing that. Like, I'm riding for my area. My man I feel he gonna represent us well. Who knows? But at this point, I don't expect nothing. I don't expect nothing. I think it's cooked. It's cooked. Like he said, and we'll leave it at that because we ain't gotta make this too long. There's only two things you can do. You can immediately respond. When I say immediately, 2 weeks is about as long as it should take. Because what did it take Kendrick to wait when all that got going? What, a week or two? So, in that same vein, here we are, 2 weeks out. We still ain't got nothing. We were patient. So that leaves the other option. It leaves the other option. You just can't say nothing. He got to let it go now. And I think we cool with that. Because we getting the Pusha T album, we got a couple other things. Hip-hop wise, we getting enough to where we don't have to be overly thirsty for a battle that would have went nowhere. Excuse me. A battle that would have went nowhere. So maybe it's for the best. Pusha T can continue on with the clips and They roll out, which is looking wonderful. And Travis continues to be a rock star. This maybe be serving as a reminder to him. He has to be careful with how he plays in hip hop's backyard. You know what I'm saying? If people are going to carry the tone they carry it now, to where shady business is coming out. Travis Scott, Drake, what's homie name? Birdman, whoever. Your business dealings are going to have to get a lot cleaner, because it seems like rappers are ready to just let it all hang out. Like, look, I'm not beholden to you to hold your secrets. I could just let the world know. If I keep it 100, they gonna rock with me. I'm keeping it 100. You the fake and the phony. They gonna be on your neck, not mine. And I'm gonna make money off of telling the story of how you was a fuckboy. We gonna see that too. That's about to start coming up for real. But again, it was done in the dark. Will be seen in the light. Nothing else to say. We now know what it is. But I wanted to review it because it just hit me like, yo, we never got that response that Bun B was talking about. And I just wanted to talk about it real quick without taking up too much of y'all time. Plus, it was a cool little smoke break conversation topic or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to go and close that. We're not going to readdress this no more. It would take Travis putting something out for us to revisit this one. So be done with this topic. I'll be trying to be thorough on topics. I do want to dive again into some of the behind the scenes stuff of the Diddy trial. Now that that's kind of like wrapping up, I didn't want to deal with it until we knew one way or another how everything was going to play out. That everyday reminder wasn't just what I don't like going to court in my own everyday life. Why I want to watch somebody else's court date every day? I just couldn't understand that part. But like I said, I appreciate y'all pulling up for this smoke break, man. Like, comment, subscribe, everything. Please, please, please. I appreciate it. Helps everybody else find this smoke break so what they can smoke up and talk about whatever hip hop topics we decide, whether it be one or two. I usually don't like to do more than 2 topics. But Oops Great. This is Kush Equilibrium. And I get at y'all.